Welcome, welcome, welcome. Forest Night out in St. Louis. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful weekend. I know I am. Today is going to be day two of four powerful tips or four tips for setting powerful goals. We're going to jump right into these. Yesterday, we talked about evaluation and reflection. Today, we're actually going to go into dreams and goals. Exactly what are your dreams? What are your goals? Not related to what you actually think they should be or can be, but what do you really want? What life values do you have? Have you ever really sat down and just thought through the values and decided what you really want? This isn't what someone else thinks you should have, but these are actually your goals, the things that you want out of life. Not because someone says they think it should be somewhere, but truly in your gut, what do you really want out of life? So let's jump into these goals. Yesterday, we'll sort of go through these again. So yesterday we talked about evaluation or reflection. That was number one. Number two is dreams and goals. Tomorrow, we're going to be going over SMART goals and how to set those. And number four is accountability, which is really, really, really deep, is when you can set yourself up with an accountability partner, accountability team. It comes in very, very handy to do that. So we're going to jump into dreams and goals. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist. I love helping people succeed online. I'm also a coach on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a legacy creator. And I had to reemphasize that when I say coach, I'm a marketing coach, I'm a small business coach, I'm an entrepreneur coach. I said that to somebody the other day, and they said, you coach sports? I'm like, no, I'm a social media marketing strategist coach. There we go. Put that in perspective to make sure that we're online. So if you're catching this on LinkedIn, feel free to comment. If you're over on Instagram, feel free. If you're on YouTube channel and you came over from TikTok and you're checking this out, feel free to comment, love, like, share, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. I really, really appreciate that for chiming in and jumping in. While you're here, if you have any questions about setting goals or dreams, feel free to reach out and comment below. Or what is your dream? What is your goal for 2021? What do you hope to accomplish, and what do you hope to knock out of the park and get out of the way? So let's jump right in here. So dreams and goals, right? One of the most amazing things, and I've got notes here, so I'm gonna read right off my note panel here. Feel free to comment if you have any comments or anything you'd like to say. Feel free to jump in and do that. So I'm going to jump right into my notes here. One of the amazing things that we have been given as humans is the unquenchable desire to have dreams of a better life, the ability to establish and set goals, and to be able to live out our dreams. We can look deep within our hearts and dream a better situation for ourselves. So now here's pie in the sky. So there's one of the things that and I've learned this just through life. One of the courses that I taught many years ago was a goal setting course called No Limits. And we've got to be very careful how we set our goals so we don't limit ourselves as well. It's okay to have a pie in the sky type kind of dream, but we also need to have a plan that we can work towards that, because God may have given us a gift or may have given us talent to have a much bigger goal than what we set. So if we set a goal to say, I want to be a six-figure income earner, what does that mean, right? What does that truly mean to earn six figures, right? For those of us that have been in the six-figure world or in the six-figure world, earning six figures it's a lot different than what you think. You pay a lot more taxes, I know that, and the difference between a six-figure income at 101,000 versus a six-figure income at 999,000 is a huge difference. So what exactly do you mean when you say you want to earn six figures? What exactly is that? Is it a 100,000 six figures, or is it a 900,000 six figures? Because I like the 900,000 because that's right, very close to $1 million. And it just depends on how you want to impact and what you want to do and the goals that you set down. So what are your dreams and goals? This isn't what you've already want or have or done, but it's actually what you want. Have you really sat down and thought about what your goals are? Have you really sat down and put them to paper? Now, one thing that I talked about this a couple of nights ago is don't put something down that you're not actually going to take off and do. One of the books that I'm reading, and I should have got it up, I can't remember the title, but I'll share it in the comments. Very, very good book. In chapter 4, talks about goal setting, which is very, very cool. One of the gentlemen that I like to follow, his name is Johnny Wimbrey, actually wrote an awesome book. Truly, Veronica, John, thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. So everyone has them. They may live right on the surface, or they may be very deep inside for years. One of the funny things about it is a lot of times, if you just set on a mission, you set on a path, and you start working towards things, a lot of times when God is ready, he's going to bring more stuff and put it into your life. He's not going to give you more than you can handle at any one given time. So there's no reason to balk back or set back set your path, set your mission, set your drive forward, and start moving towards that stuff. And then listen to yourself. When I have a gut feeling, it's like when in doubt, my gut says get out, I'm out. I don't have to think about it twice. If I get like, this doesn't feel right, a lot of times it's not. And trying to force yourself through something that doesn't feel right. Now, convincing yourself it's on your chicken list, you don't want to do it, that's a different thing. But if you're in your gut, it's like, ooh, this doesn't quite feel right, right? You need to make sure that you're traveling in the right directions. You have to ask hard questions to get excited about your dreams. One of the best hard questions that you can ask is how. How am I going to get this done? When you ask that question, right? And I've said this over and over and over. When you ask that question, how is this going to happen? How am I going to make this work? How am I going to put this together? Your brain automatically goes into creative mode. It'll go into creative mode and give you a solution on how to put it together to make it work. If there's just no way around it, your how brain, if it's a true, now here's what's even more coolerific. Yeah, I said more coolerific. If you're truly passionate about something, if it's like a burning desire, something that you just on fire for, and you ask that question, it elevates that like 10 times. Your how muscle will go crazy. You'll become crazy. You'll start taking notes. You'll start calling people. Everything you see, stuff that you've looked at before, like, where did that come from? Right? Will actually appear itself and manifest itself in your vision to help you drive towards those goals. So very, very powerful when you get really passionate about where you're going. How do you know what your dreams are? This is an interesting process. Relates primarily to the art of listening. And this is not listening to others, it's listening to yourself. It's that gut feeling that's telling you where you want to go. If we listen to others, we hear their plans and dreams, which is okay. Sometimes their dreams and plans may inspire us a little bit, but others will try to put their plans and dreams on us. So for example, maybe you're network marketing and you have an upline diamond who's trying to, they want the best for you, right? They want you to succeed and move forward, but they may be putting their goals on you versus your goal. So what is your goal? What is your mission? Where do you want to go? What are your plans? If we listen to others, we can never be fulfilled. We can only chase elusive dreams that are not rooted deep within us. We will only chase elusive dreams that are not rooted deep within us. So instead, we must listen to our hearts, hear the dreams that are born out of passions and desires, like I said a little bit earlier, that we uniquely possess. Just like when you're quiet enough to hear your own heart beating and your chest. The cool thing about it is one of the things that I know that's so very, very powerful. Sometimes if we're just very quiet, some people go into have a meditative state that they go into, but sometimes if you go to just a very, very quiet place, and if you pray and you listen, you really, really listen, you just shut off all the noise and say, God, your will be done. This is my dream. This is my passion. The answer will come to you instantly, like bam, just out of nowhere. It will show up in a phone call, in a message, in a post. I'm telling you, the faith of a mustard seed isn't something that you have to sit around and wait for, right? And this is true when it comes to your burning desire and passion and the direction that you want to live in. If you truly believe in it, you have a passion for it, and you ask for God's will to be done in your life. How do I get this done, God? Your will be done, and showing me the path to get this done. It will be presented to you immediately. And if you believe that, it's a powerful, powerful way to be. So take time to be quiet in your dreams. Don't rush things. Make a list and prioritize how you're going to get them done. Write them down. Make sure you write all of your dreams down. And then, of course, have a plan. The how question is how you're going to get there. So very, very important that you do that when you're working towards setting those goals, making them work for you, especially dreams and goals that are going to come to fruition. So one, make sure you have a plan. Write down the plan. So set out your goal and say, okay, what's my plan? When you ask that how question, it's going to start coming up with a plan. People are going to be put into your life. So when you pray and you go to that quiet place and say, Lord God, your will be done on this mission, it will happen. It'll start to manifest. And he's not going to give you more than you can handle at one time. He may sharpen your edge a little bit and put some challenges in your place to help you grow as a leader and help you look in different directions that you shouldn't be going in. He's not going to close one door without opening another. And those are all true facts. As long as you're on a mission and you get this out of the way and you go with this and you look with that and you do a little bit of praying, it will take you a long way. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing to do about it. If you got some value, share your number one takeaway. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a legacy creator. Be back tomorrow with tip number 3.